Welcome to the Part 2 of Theory of Architecture. These set of questions will test your knowledge on the life and works of the famous master architects in the field. Grab your pen and paper and we will tally the scores at the end of the video. Let's see how you do. Who said the will of the epic translated into space? A. Le Corbusier. B. Mies van der Rohe. C. Ching. D. Adolf Loos. Answer: B. Mies van der Rohe. One of the pioneers of the modern movement in American architecture. He worked on auditorium buildings in U.S. A. Daniel Burnham. B. William Le Baron Jenny. C. Louis Henry Sullivan. D. Alex Gustav Eiffel. Answer: C. Louis Henry Sullivan. Architect of the famous Twin Tower World Trade Center. A. Yamasaki and Roth. B. I. M. Pei. C. Brunelleschi. D. Louis Sullivan. Answer: A. Yamasaki and Roth. The influential architect born in 1508. He designed the Palazzo Chiricotti, Vicenza, Italy. Known as the grandest town residence. A. Michelangelo. B. Andrea Palladio. C. Andrea di Pietro della Gondola. D. Vitruvius. Answer: C. Andrea di Pietro della Gondola. In 1989, he received the Pritzker Prize, commonly referred to as the Nobel of Architecture. The loftiest recognition granted to living architect whose body of work represents a superlative contribution to the field. A. Minoru Yamasaki. B. Renzo Piano. C. Kenzo Tange. D. Frank Gehry. Answer: D. Frank Gehry. His first designs were drawings of fantastic architectural visions in steel and glass as well as costume and poster design. A. Yo Ming Pei. B. Erich Mendelsohn. C. Frank Gehry. D. Minoru Yamasaki. Answer: B. Erich Mendelsohn. Much of his works has been described as postmodern, since he rejected the excessive abstractionism of architects such as Le Corbusier, and strove instead to incorporate the valid elements of older style. A. Yo Ming Pei. B. Marcel Breuer. C. Louis Kahn. D. Renzo Piano. Answer: C. Louis Kahn. Spanish architects, one of the most creative practitioners of his art in modern times. His style is often described as a blend of neo-Gothic and Art Nouveau, but also has surrealist and cubist elements. A. Adolf Loos. B. Antoni Gaudí. C. Lucio Costa. D. Marcel Breuer. Answer: B. Antoni Gaudí. French-born, Brazilian architect and urban planner. A. Lucio Costa. B. Gustav Eiffel. C. Daniel Burnham. D. Eliel Saarinen. Answer: A. Lucio Costa. He was called Master's Master, where his students are architects like Gropius, Breuer and van der Rohe. A. Peter Behrens. B. Erich Mendelsohn. C. Frank Lloyd Wright. D. Vitruvius. Answer: A. Peter Behrens. Architect of the Reliance Building in Chicago. A. Eliel Saarinen. B. Daniel Burnham. C. Eero Saarinen. D. Oscar Niemeyer. Answer: B. Daniel Burnham. This famous dictum, "I am neither a capitalist nor a socialist, I am not a religious or an atheist," belongs to A. Oscar Niemeyer. B. Pierluigi Nervi. C. Lucio Costa. D. Buckminster Fuller. Answer: C. Lucio Costa. How tall is the Eiffel Tower in Paris? A. 900 feet. B. 984 feet. C. 973 feet. D. 990 feet. Answer: B. 984 feet. Frequently works on a large scale and is renowned for his sharp, geometric designs. A. Yeo Ming Pei. B. Paul Rudolph. C. Renzo Piano. D. Frank Gehry. Answer: A. Yeo Ming Pei. Architect of the Centre Pompidou in Paris. A. Frank Gehry. B. Norman Foster. C. Renzo Piano. D. Kenzo Tange. Answer: C. Renzo Piano. Approach each building as a sculptural object, a spatial container, a space with light and air, a response to context and appropriateness of feeling and spirit. A. Frank Lloyd Wright. B. Frank Gehry. C. Buckminster Fuller. D. Renzo Piano. Answer: B. Frank Gehry. Architect of Salk Institute for Biological Studies, in La Jolla, California. A. Louis Kahn. B. Mies van der Rohe. C. Le Corbusier. D. Louis Sullivan. Answer: A. Louis Kahn. Founder of the Bauhaus. A. Richard Meyer. B. Peter Behrens. C. Daniel Burnham. D. Walter Gropius. Answer: D. Walter Gropius. Architect of the Pilgrimage Chapel of Notre Dame de Haute at Ronchamp. A. Le Corbusier. B. Paul Rudolph. C. Louis Sullivan. D. Philip Johnson. Answer: A. Le Corbusier. Japanese architect, like many of his generation, he experimented with aspects of Western modernism. He was associated with the start of metabolism in 1960. A. Fumihiko Maki. B. Kenzo Tange. C. Yeo Ming Pei. D. Minoru Yamasaki. Answer: A. Fumihiko Maki. Architect of Louvre Pyramid in Paris. A. Fumihiko Maki. B. Yeo Ming Pei. C. Kenzo Tange. D. Minoru Yamasaki. Answer: B. Yao Ming-pei. German architect who was responsible for bringing the tent into the 20th century. It was his special gift to see minimal lightweight structure as liberating and a bridge to natural or organic structure. A. Frei Otto. B. Eero Saarinen. C. Michael Graves. D. Richard Mayer. Answer: A. Frei Otto. Renowned for his technical ingenuity and dramatic sense of design, especially to large span structures built of reinforced concrete. A. Daniel Burnham. B. Pierluigi Nervi. C. Le Corbusier. D. Paul Rudolph. Answer: B. Pierluigi Nervi. Architect and painter, one of the personalities of Italian Renaissance architecture. Already in his early works, he changed conventional architecture space by inserting illusionist features more typical of painting and storage settings. A. Donato Bramante. B. Lorenzo Bernini. C. Leonardo da Vinci. D. Filippo Brunelleschi. A. Donato Bramante. Architect, sculptor and engineer who was the main initiator of stylistic changes in Renaissance architecture. The engineering feat represented by the cupola of Florence Cathedral staggered by his contemporaries. A. Leonardo da Vinci. B. Lorenzo Bernini. C. Francesco Borromini. D. Filippo Brunelleschi. Answer: D. Filippo Brunelleschi. A series of architectural competitions that UNESCO has announced annually since 2015 to recognize outstanding achievements in architecture and design on a global scale. A. Royal Institute of British Architects or RIBA. B. Pritzker Awards. C. Lick Ha Awards. D. Prix Versailles. Answer: D. Prix Versailles. American architect of Japanese descent. And with Emery Roth and Sons, he designed the twin-towered World Trade Center. A. Tadao Ando. B. Kenzo Tange. C. Minoru Yamasaki. D. Michael Shin. Answer: C. Minoru Yamasaki. Buildings should not be for walls and roof belongs to A. Paul Rudolph. B. Marcel Breuer. C. Peter Behrens. D. Daniel Burnham. Answer: C. Peter Behrens. Make no little plans. A. Marcel Breuer. B. Daniel Burnham. C. Louis Sullivan. D. Louis Kahn. Before the end of the video, please make sure to like and subscribe to get notified on the next upload. Follow my social media accounts, The Broke Architect, on Facebook and TikTok. Now let's get back to the video. Answer: B. Daniel Burnham. One of his strangest work is a fish-shaped restaurant in Japan called Fish Dance. A. Le Corbusier. B. Kenzo Tange. C. Frank Gehry. D. Tadao Ando. Answer: C. Frank Gehry. Thank you for watching. Did you get a perfect score? Comment down your scores below. Good luck, future architects!